Today we're diving into a topic that's as fascinating as it is, revealing 10 subtle signs she's fantasizing about you. Welcome to Infinite Wisdom, where we break down the secrets of love and relationships so you can navigate them like a pro. Now, let's be real when it comes to attraction. Women often play it cool, but don't be fooled beneath the surface. There are subtle signs that can tell you exactly what's on her mind. The tricky part, you need to know where to look. This video isn't about guessing games or overthinking every glance. It's about understanding those small but unmistakable cues that signal she's not just interested. She's picturing something more. Stick with us until the end, and we'll not only unpack these 10 subtle signs, but we'll also give you practical insights on how to respond in a way that keeps the connection alive. Trust us, you don't want to miss this, so grab a seat, relax, and let's decode the signals she's sending your way. Because once you learn to spot these signs, you'll see the world of attraction in a whole new light. Attraction is a fascinating thing, isn't it? It goes way beyond just liking someone's looks or personality. When a woman starts fantasizing about you, it's often because something about you has sparked her imagination. Whether it's your confidence, your charm, or the way you make her feel understood, it's not just physical, it's emotional and psychological. That's the power of connection. But here's the thing, women rarely make their interest obvious. Instead of bold declarations, they communicate in subtler, more nuanced ways. Why? Well, for many women, it's about protecting themselves emotionally, gauging your intentions, or simply letting the thrill of mystery play out. They'd rather drop hints and see if you're paying attention. So how do you decode these subtle behaviors? By knowing what to look for in this video, we'll uncover the psychology behind these signs and show you how to recognize them without overthinking or misinterpreting her actions. Trust us, once you understand how women signal their interest, you'll start to notice things you never paid attention to before. And that, my friend, is where the real magic begins. Let's get into it. 1. She makes frequent eye contact. Have you ever caught her looking at you a second longer than usual? Eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal cues. When a woman holds your gaze, it often means you've captured her attention, and her imogen, lingering gazes or shy glances when she thinks you're not looking, are clear indicators. She's thinking about you, for example. You're at a party, and you notice her eyes frequently meeting yours across the room, only for her to quickly look away with a small smile. What should you do? Don't break the moment. Hold her gaze briefly and return the smile. It's a subtle way of saying, "I see you too." Her body language mirrors yours. Mirroring is a subconscious way people show connection and attraction. If you notice her copying your gestures, leaning in when you do, or even adjusting her tone to match yours, she's likely fantasizing about being closer to you. Picture this. You're sitting across from her at a cafe, and as you reach for your drink, she does the same without realizing it. How should you respond? Stay natural, but use open, inviting body language to reinforce the connection. Relaxed shoulders, uncrossed arms, and leaning in slightly can work wonders. 3. She finds reasons to be around you. Let's face it, when someone likes you, they'll find ways to be in your orbit. She might show up at the same places you frequent, linger a little longer after a group hangout, or casually suggest meeting up. For example, she accidentally bumps into you at the gym, or brings up a shared interest like hiking and wonders aloud. If you'd like to join her sometime, what's your move? Take the hint. If you're interested, create opportunities for one-on-one time. A simple, "Let's do it, when are you free?" can go a long way. 4. She laughs at your jokes. Even the bad ones. Laughter is a universal sign of admiration. When she finds your sense of humor irresistible, even when you know your joke wasn't your best, she's showing that she enjoys your company and values the way you make her feel. Imagine telling a silly pun at a casual dinner. and she bursts into laughter while everyone else just groans. That's a sign she's tuned into to you. How can you leverage this? Keep the positive energy flowing, be confident and playful, and you'll strengthen the connection. 5. She compliments you. Often compliments are a way of expressing admiration without overstepping boundaries. But here's the catch, they'll usually go beyond the surface. It's not just, "You look nice," but rather, "I love how you always stay calm under pressure," or "You have such an interesting way of looking at things." For instance, after a team meeting, she might say, "Your presentation was so engaging, it's like you make everything sound effortless." What's next? Respond graciously and sincerely. A simple thank you, that means a lot, shows confidence and appreciation. 6. She gets nervous around you when a woman is fantasizing about you. It can sometimes make her feel self-conscious or nervous in your presence. You might notice her fidgeting with her hair, adjusting her clothes, or blushing when you speak to her. These signs often stem from her wanting to make a good impression. For example, you're chatting with her at a gathering, and she stumbles over her words or laughs nervously at something you said. What should you do? Reassure her with your body language, offer a warm smile, and keep the conversation light and comfortable. This helps her relax and enjoy your company. 7. She asks personal questions. Curiosity is a clear indicator of interest when she's fantasizing about you. She'll want to know more about your life, your passions and your values. Her questions may go beyond the surface, showing she's genuinely interested in understanding who you are. For example, she might ask, "What's your dream job?" or "What was your childhood like?" seemingly out of the blue. How should you respond? Be open and authentic. Sharing personal stories or experiences builds trust and strengthens the connection. 8. She texts you randomly. A woman who sends you texts without a clear reason is likely thinking about you even when you're not around. These random messages are her way of staying connected and keeping the conversation alive. For instance, she might text, "I saw this meme and it reminded me of you," or "What are you up to today?" What's the best response? Engage with her, show interest in what she shares, and keep the conversation flowing naturally. 9. She notices small details about you. If she points out things about you that most people wouldn't notice, it's a strong sign. She's been paying close attention. It might be the way you always wear a certain watch, the slight change in your haircut, or even how you phrase certain words. For example, she might say, "You always seem so calm under pressure." How do you do it? How can you respond? Acknowledge her observation with gratitude. A thoughtful, "Wow, I didn't think anyone noticed that," can spark a deeper connection. 10. She hints at spending time together when she subtly suggests hanging out. It's her way of creating opportunities for you to be around each other. These hints may come as casual mentions like, "I've been wanting to try this new coffee shop," or "It'd be fun to watch that movie, don't you think?" For example, after a conversation about your favorite hobbies, she might say, "We should totally go hiking sometime. What's your move?" Take her up on it. Respond with enthusiasm, such as, "That sounds great, let's plan it." This shows her you're paying attention and interested. Not all actions mean she's fantasizing about you, and it's important to avoid jumping to conclusions, sometimes friendly. Behavior can be mistaken for romantic interest, especially if she's naturally kind, outgoing, or attentive. For instance, laughing at your jokes or initiating conversations doesn't always mean she sees you in a romantic light. It might just reflect her personality. This is where context becomes crucial. Look at the bigger picture. How does she act? Around others, are her actions consistent? Or does she treat you differently? For example, if she makes an effort to spend time alone with you or remembers small details unique to you, that's a stronger indicator than general friendliness. The key is to maintain confidence and composure instead of overanalyzing. Enjoy the interactions for what they are. If you're unsure about her intentions, take your time to observe patterns in her behavior. And if you feel ready, don't be afraid to express your interest directly. Sometimes clarity is the best way forward. Remember, relationships thrive on mutual understanding and respect. By staying grounded and open-minded, you'll avoid misinterpretations while creating space for genuine connection to grow naturally. To recap, we've explored 10 subtle signs she's fantasizing about you, from lingering eye contact and mirrored body language to unexpected texts and thoughtful compliments. Each of these behaviors offers a glimpse into her interest, if you know how to recognize them. Remember, confidence and attentiveness are your greatest tools. Stay present, pay attention to her cues, and let the connection develop naturally. The more authentic you are, the stronger the bond will become. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Infinite Wisdom for more real and relatable advice on relationships. See you in the next video.